Welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. This is episode 307. I always find it interesting to look at how a penny roll is wrapped. Look how much paper they leave on the bottom. Makes me wonder if there's extra change in there. I don't count the pennies anymore. There is not extra change. It's 50. I just use another penny roll as my guide. I wrote sample on it. So the person just happens to put more paper on the bottom. Okay. Oh, any more? No. Not bad. We got a little straggler there. Definitely a lot of copper in here. That's for sure. I don't know if it's 50-50. It might be. Yeah, let me let you take a little closer look. But you can tell that these here are copper. Maybe one in there. Maybe no. Those are copper. That one. So maybe it's not even 50-50 then. You see, I don't know. For some reason, initially it looked like that, but there is definitely copper. So the point of that is really is to know whether or not your penny roll has been searched through previously. I'm going to say it's virtually impossible. Oh, here goes a nice 69D. It's in bad condition. In really bad condition. Still copper. It's highly unlikely that if someone collects 50 pennies, that there's not one copper cent within the whole out of the 50. Even in today's day and age, 2024, it's highly unlikely that you don't find one copper cent. So it's an indicator that possibly the penny roll was previously searched. Now, you may or you may not know this, but proper. I'm gonna say penny roll hunting etiquette. No flared G. Says that you really should put a little mark on your penny roll when if you're penny roll hunting. That way, if someone else is penny roll hunting, they know it was searched already. What a lot of people do. Oh, look at this! We got ourselves a wheat. That is so rare, man. A 53. I don't think it's a special one. Let me just pull up my penny mat. And nope. It's not a special mint year or anything like that. I can't remember them. It's a little dirty. Almost looks like mold. Could just be corrosion. I'll take that. And this is a recent penny roll. This penny roll is not from, years ago per se. And you can tell. How can you tell? No, you can tell by the most recent zinc scent, right? Look at all this copper. Oh, it is a lot of copper. These might be the ones we identified at the beginning of the. the video. Oh, there was another one. I'm going to save that one for the end. Oh, wow. I mean, I think I found 2 wheat cents in a penny roll. Honestly, very, very few times out of hundreds of penny rolls. Obviously, we're up to episode 307, so. No flare, G. Oh, look how shiny this is. Almost looks like a proof. Almost. Wow. Oh, wow. I mean, off camera, it's also very, very brilliant. Let me look at this closely. I mean, it's practically. I'm going to say this is kind of like what an uncirculated scent looks like. Obviously, it's. Anyway, you have to understand that when someone says uncirculated, they're talking about a special minting process, and they don't mean that it it wasn't in circulation. Just FYI, in case you didn't know. You can't, oh well, it was found in a penny roll. How can it be uncirculated? No, it could be uncirculated. You can get an uncirculated penny and put an uncirculated penny into circulation. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, and it's a 2023. We're looking for the extra V. Very few 2023s do I find, or 2024s. I'm looking at it under the loop just to make sure I don't miss anything. Nope, I've only found one extra V. In all this time. I'm gonna throw it out. I don't want it contaminating anything. Yeah, I mean, it's not a proof, and it's probably not uncirculated. Well, I shouldn't say that. It really does look like an uncirculated scent. And put it to the side. If you Google what makes an uncirculated, what are the definition of an uncirculated coin? I'll do it now. I'll tell you what it is. 84. We're looking for the double ear. No double ear. I'll look it up for you. I'll tell you what it says. Definition of a uncirculated coin. An uncirculated coin is a coin that has not been used in circulation and is in pristine condition. Uncirculated coins are issued for use as money but show no. No, that's not what it is. Luster, wear, coin. Here we go. See, this is what I'm saying. That even if you would have read that and you didn't keep reading, because it's so. I'll just keep. I'll tell you what, and I'll show it to you in a second. Yeah. And this just isn't stuff that it's not intuitive. This is not intuitive. Because again, uncirculated means that it was not put into but that's not what uncirculated coin is. Uncirculated coins are made using a special coining process that includes a slightly higher coining force, early strikes from dies, special cleaning after stamping, and special packaging. So there's a whole process. So it has nothing to do with whether or not it's circulated or not, because this coin, right, that is created using that process could then be put into circulation. It doesn't mean it's not uncirculated anymore. And a coin that is very beautiful and has never been circulated does not mean it's uncirculated, right? So what I mean is, let's say a coin is just made it hasn't been circulated yet, right? And you get it. That is not an uncirculated coin. Just because it hasn't been put into circulation does not mean it's uncirculated. If it does not go through the process of making an uncirculated coin. Okay, so anyway, I know I belabored the point there, but I know this is a lot of people get confused. I did, right? That's why I'm talking about it now. So if you really want to understand things, you have to put your time into learning about it. So that's a very very good example. Is the definition of what an uncirculated coin is. It has nothing to do with whether or not it's circulated or not. Because if you get a coin that has not been circulated from the bank, from the mint, right? You go to the mint, they just produce it and they give it to you. That's not an uncirculated coin. Unless it went through the process that I just read, that it takes to make an uncirculated coin. That's a business strike. It's a business strike coin that has not yet been put into circulation, but it is not an uncirculated coin. Okay, so I think that I'm pretty sure that's correct, what I just stated there. No flare G. So this 2023 looks like there's not even a scratch on it. But if it doesn't have if it wasn't made with that extra force, if it's not an earlier strike from the die, if it's not a special cleaning after stamping and a special packaging, it's not a circulated. It doesn't meet the uncirculated coin criteria, even though it looks like it may never have been put into circulation. All right. So again, I know I belabored the point, but I think that that's something that I know I didn't know, and the whole point of the channel really is for me to pass on the things that I learn to my viewers. 1998, we're looking for the wide AM. No wide AM. Ah, 92. Do you know what we're looking for on a 1992? It's the opposite of what we were looking for in the previous coin. We're not looking for the wide AM. We're looking for a close AM. There's no close AM. I don't know if it's on the D also. So that could be, that might be incorrect. I know it's the P. I'm not sure if it's the D. If you know and you want to educate the viewers, you can leave that information in the comments below. $2013. So you might be saying, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to coin roll hunting, you might say, oh, what are we looking for, right? What am I looking for when I'm... So what I do is I usually start off with even if I pick up a coin in the reverse, I'll flip it over to the obverse. And I'm quickly looking for if there's any doubling, right? The obvious errors. And then you have to check out the face also, and for any type of errors that might bring value. Then I'm trying to remember the varieties, the 98, 99, 2000 wide AM, the 92 close AM, the 88 flare G, the 2 years that had the double ears. Obviously, we're looking for anything that's copper. We might take a little closer look at the date to see if there's any abnormalities with the date or the liberty or the motto. We want to look at the edge for any type of collar error. We want to look at the surface to see if there's any die clashes. And the same thing on the reverse. And you're trying to do that quick enough. I'm trying to do it quick enough so that the video isn't, too boring or distracting, right? Because if I'm just staring at a coin for so long without being able to explain why I'm doing that, then that would become boring, for you, right, the viewer. I try not to do that. So there wasn't as much copper in here as I thought there was. Oh, look at a third. Now hold on a second. That's a 53D. What was the one before that? I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever found two of the same dates, wheat cents in the same penny roll. And I don't know if I've ever found three wheat cents in a single penny roll, to be honest with you. And the fact that two of them, I wonder if the other one's a 53D also. This is so rare. The chance of finding the same year wheat cent in a penny roll in 2024 is astronomical, unless it came from someone that they had. But these are so dirty that I find it hard to believe that they're from a collection. You know what I mean? Like a penny roll that you purchase and you're saving, and then you die and somebody just sends them back to the. They're very dirty, both of them, and they're both Denvers. I wonder if this one's a 53 Denver, then maybe it is from a collection. I've never seen that before. Yeah, so there's less copper in here than I thought. So we have the three wheat cents, and then we have three copper cents, uh, Lincoln's memorials, and so that's it. We're at six. And the funny it's so crazy. We have as many wheat cents as we do memorials. That is it's beyond odd, to be honest with you. It's highly unlikely. No double ear, right? So double ear is the 84, correct? Correct. Yeah, so wheat cents are worth like a quarter a piece. So, if you have four wheat cents, you could say they're worth $1 and in decent condition, you know, in fine condition, let's say, like these are in fine, maybe very fine condition, and they're worth a quarter a piece. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like I've never found three wheat cents in a penny roll before. We have three already, but if you somehow found four, but if you find two, you got it's worth more than the whole penny. It could be worth more than the whole penny roll. I want to look at that mark there under the loop. It looks a little strike throughy. No, no. This guy's seen some. seen some action. All right, we got a fourth copper memorial. Got a couple more in there. So if we have 10, then that's 20%, which is great. 1999. Looking for the wide AM. A wide AM. 66. $64. So I might have mentioned this in a previous video. What I'm going to start doing, I just joined this a channel, a Discord channel. I think they call it channels. So what I'll do is, if I find something interesting, I will I'll put it up so I can get beat up by the channel members. No, I'm just kidding. So um, they can teach me about the different. If I'm wrong about something, I could be informed. For example, from yesterday's video, I took a picture of what a wire rim is, what I think a wire rim is on one of the pennies I found, and I'll put it up in the Discord channel, and if someone says, "Oh, that's not a wire rim, is this? That's not a wire rim." Oh, yes, you're right. That is, just to have some fun and expand upon my understanding of some of the. Look how perfect that circle is. That is uncanny. And remember, we're talking about penny size. That thing is super duper small, but it's almost like if a sticker was put on it and removed. That is so odd. I mean, the perfection of the circle is what's really amazing about it. What do you think? Nah, I don't think this is copper. I'm gonna say zinc. 80s. Yeah. $84. No double ear. All right. And for the record of most wheat cents found in a single coin roll up to date, I remember when I found 2, I was like jumping up in joy, clicking my heels. I've never found 3 before. Let's take a look at it, see if we can guess the decade. I'm going to say 50s on this. I mean, if it was a high 40, it wouldn't surprise me. But I'm going to say 50s, 52, 53, 54, 55, like that. All right. You have your guess. I mean, you can see the lines and the reads. 46. Oh, wow. The funny thing is the reverse looks better than the obverse. $19.46 wheat cent. That's 3. That's 1. And then we have, well, at least it wasn't, if it was another 53D, I would have been floored. That's 3 wheat cents. What I'll do is for the what's that called? For the thumbnail. Let's see if we can get a nice thumbnail. Piece of dirt out of here. Hmm. 3 wheat cents. All right. You see, I think that's such a rare find that I'm pretty sure I don't like that one. So it looks like it has some corrosion on it. Maybe if we move it around a little bit. Probably not, but all right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Um, every penny roll tells its own story. It's such a cheap hobby. The weight of copper alone is going to pay you back threefold, at least in today's day and age. Probably 10, 20 years from now, it's going to pay you back 5 to 10-fold, maybe more. Especially as metals become more and more scarce. I mean, the population is going up. I remember when I was a kid, the population was what? 2 billion or 1 point something billion. We're talking about 50 years ago. And now it's what? 8 billion, 7, 8 billion. All these billions of people need copper. It's only a matter of time, man. 100%. It's just a matter of time. You know, we can't pull it out of the ground fast enough. All right. Irregardless, God bless. Please click like and subscribe. It helps out with the algorithm. Consider becoming a member. You get to see the scheduled videos before they're released. And I'll see you on the next one.